Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm going to talk about today to start the day off, something you guys left a lot of comments around is about this new mag ban that came out in Congress from the Democratic side of the aisle. I'm going to break this down, but I'll be honest with you guys, this is a nothing burger. And I want to be extremely honest with you and show you exactly what we're talking about here because a lot of you did ask for it. But anyway, everything will be linked in the description box below, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. All right, my brothers and sisters, let's dive into this. So, as always, whenever I do something that is contrary to anything else, I want to say this is not in response to any one individual's video. This is not in response to any channel. This is not a I'm right, they're wrong. This is just objectively what you guys have asked me to look at, I'm about to show you because they're not going to be able to ban the magazines in Congress right now, currently as it sits. But let me walk you through this and I'll show you what they're really up to because that is actually where you want to look. House group wants to force vote on banning high-capacity gun magazines. Like this came out yesterday. There was a lot of stuff, and it was done by this group that you're seeing right here. This is the Gun Violence Prevention Task Force. Look, they put a press conference together. Look, they have their own little sign while they're doing the press conference. That guy that you see right there in front of that pretty new sign for the Gun Violence Prevention Task Force, that's the chairman, Thompson. He's been doing it forever. Pelosi put him in place. And isn't it interesting that there's this pre-done little press conference area, almost like there's an intent to it? Well, let me show you. Mike Thompson. Representative Mike Thompson and members of the House Gun Violence Prevention Task Force on Wednesday announced at a press conference an effort to ban large-capacity semi-automatic weapon magazines. Representative DeGette from Colorado, quote, high-capacity magazines serve no purpose other than to amplify the destructive potential of firearms. Sensible gun safety protects our collective well-being because, as we've seen, someone with high-capacity weapon can commit these shootings anywhere, anytime. So the time to act is now, this discharge petition, that's important, gives us the opportunity to address the epidemic of gun violence that has claimed far too many lives, even if Republicans are intent on ignoring the crisis. Boom, right there. The answer gives it away. This is a political stunt. Okay, they're going through something called a discharge petition. I'm going to break it all down in a second, but effectively, a discharge petition brings a vote to the House floor that the minority can have because the Speaker is not going to bring it down. They don't have the mechanisms of power to do anything about this. They've done discharge petitions about assault weapons ban. Had to do a video like this on that one. They've done discharge petitions for Ethan's Law, for any type of gun safety you can imagine that they say gun safety. I've done videos on this because they are posturing for votes. This is about gaining market share for the voting demographic. This is not about something being successful to take our magazines away. Do they want to? Absolutely. Are they going to right this moment? They don't have the reins of power to do it. Anyway, let me show you here. Let's go down to the next article because this is from DeGette moves to force U.S. House vote on high-capacity magazine bans. U.S. Representative, same one, used the mechanism in the House that would force a vote on a bill without leadership's approval to bring forward a vote on gun safety. That's the point. They're trying to circumvent the Republican control of the House. They can't, they don't, they won't. Here's what has to happen. The bill would ban large-capacity ammunition devices with few exceptions and will likely struggle to get through the Republican-controlled House because they have to have Republicans peel off in an election year in the House. All the while, if they peel off, it's guaranteed to die in the Senate because the Senate still has the filibuster in place. This is a game. This is a game about Republican versus Democrat votes. This is not a game about gun safety. That's the entire point. And if you didn't believe me, listen to what the sponsor says. The petition requires 218 signatures to force a vote on the floor, and with 213 Democrats in the House, at least 5 Republicans would need to sign. DeGette said she thinks some Republicans in the House represent districts impacted by mass shootings and may be under pressure from their constituents to ban high-capacity magazines. Quote, once we get as many Democratic signatures as we can, we're really going to start putting pressure on Republicans who are in districts where the constituents demand action. Let me translate that for you. They don't have unilateral Democratic support because it's an election year. They don't have Republican support because it's an election year. They also know it's a guaranteed failure in the Senate. So the gamble would be, what's the political benefit for me to vote for this or not vote for this? And there isn't one. It's a guaranteed failure. Are you going to get elected based off of it? Or are you going to get unelected based off of it? That's the entire point. She even says it. Once we get as many Democrats as we can, which means not all of them, we're going to start putting pressure on Republicans. This is about turning seats blue rather than red, and they're going to focus on the swing districts. The reason that I do these videos is not because I want to call anybody out. I don't want to cause any kind of conflict on our side. We're all grinding towards the exact same outcome. But what I want to do is make sure you guys fully understand that when they play these games, they don't have more power over you than you would be allowing them if you understood what they were truly doing, and that's what I try to do every single day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.